Man, there's like a whole lot of crappy loot that I'm finding. I'll tell you what, nothing that I'm like, ooh, I like a good weapon. But a lot of Adrena time, which I'm not going to really use, or at least I don't plan to. A lot of ammo, which I have more than enough of. I could get rid of like, I don't know, 3/4 of my ammo and still be fine. Ooh. Although I'm over here arguing with myself over the fact that there is no good loot, and then I get a Deadeye assault rifle. But it's long guns, which is not ideal. So even then, not what I want. Diane shoots final report. To the coworker who finds this, given you're reading this, I'm likely dead. I'm very sorry about that. I'm also sorry Spacer's Choice had to send someone else to finish my assignment. Well, that didn't happen at all. As of the moment I'm writing this, Charles Novak still possesses the express mail delivery prototype. I believe he's gone entirely mad, as he has abandoned his apartment and taken up with a group of marauders not far from here. Charles no longer recognizes me. He can't even recognize the Spacer's Choice jingle. When I sang it for him to try to coax him into a calmer state, he shot me in the arm. If you're here to retrieve the prototype, here is what you should know. The prototype remains intact. The prototype has been modified to simultaneously fire multiple projectiles. I can't speak. Multiple projectiles, and the original package housing chamber appears to have been replaced with an explosive payload. Ooh. Please know that I did not sanction these modifications, nor do I approve of setting fire to company correspondence. Charles' depravity knows no bounds. The original prototype was only intended to deliver packages more quickly, nothing more, and I'd sooner die than see it used for violence. To that end, I'm going to try to recover the prototype from Charles. Should I fail, please remember me fondly despite my incompetence. Faithfully, Diane Shoot. Well, interesting. Does that mean I'm going to find a science weapon that delivers packages as damage? Actually, that would be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Launching boxes as projectiles would be quite good, even if they are explosive. I don't anticipate I'll find that anytime soon, seeing as the person went to the Marauders, but it's a possibility that I'll find it relatively soon. Also, that's another thing to consider, is the fact that this whole area is like supposed to be this whole Spacer's Choice thing, right? Where they have labs and whatnot. Where are these Marauders coming from? Surely this is such a small area that they would be able to police it well enough that there would be no Marauders. At least one would assume that. That's what I assume. So it is a little weird for me to hear that like all these people are going to these different Marauder camps, because it just doesn't, to me, the area doesn't seem big enough to have Marauder camps to begin with. Is that crazy? Like, does that not seem kind of weird? Maybe I'm putting too much thought into it. Maybe there were like small camps of Marauders here and there just because people defected from working or whatever happened. I could see it being the case. Is there a way to get up there? It doesn't look like it. Although, yeah, that door does not open, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Right. I have to figure out how the heck to get into this building. And I found nothing here. I mean, okay. Hold on. Where am I? Let's go this way real quick. I have an idea, or at least I want to try something, because that marker was going back and forth quite a lot when we were over here. Yeah, see, now it's down there. So, that was too much. I didn't actually. We're okay. I didn't want to jump that much. I was just hoping to jump on the edge, so that way I could kind of see what was there.
I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI, fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't Don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
All right. Interesting. I see. Can I get in this way, please?
Initiating ocular measurement.
Show the scanner the preserved eye. Oh, heck yeah.
Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Heck yeah. Now we can get in there. Is that a good idea? Yeah, I believe it is. I think we need to pop in here before we really do anything else. So let's do this. I have a feeling that all of the things that are locked are going to end up being unlocked once we clear this out. Whatever that may be. You know what? Okay, this could sound kind of random, but I'm working on a Dragon Age Inquisition video, like 6 years on, because it's almost about 6 years since I did the series on the channel, and I'm kind of like figuring out how the game holds up nowadays, especially in light of a bunch of really good RPGs that's come out. And in the controls for that game, you hit V to do like a loot ping. I notice my hand, I know for a fact that there is no loot ping in this, but for whatever reason, my brain just like every now and again hits V to try to loot ping. And I keep doing that, and it's really annoying. So I just want to...
Wait, this is a Spacer's Choice office? Something's definitely off.
It feels like it. Anyways, I just feel like I needed to mention that because I'm probably going to bring it up as I do it more and more, because I don't think that's going anywhere. Just a thing of water in the toilet. But I picked it up anyways. I'll pick up the Adrena time. You know what? I'm going to sell all that Adrena time. Make a pretty penny. Where are all the security stuff like? Also, what's our inventory looking like? Oof, almost full. You know what I could do? Or rather, you know what I should do? So I should go through a bunch of this crap and get rid of it. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a bunch of this stuff to junk. So I could use some of this stuff for buffs and whatnot. Like this is nice health regeneration. But at the end of the day, I really just don't, I will put that on the consumable. So I really just don't care about having all this crap. And that's the problem, is I need to get rid of it because my inventory is getting super full. I could definitely use the money. And then on top of that, I have a bunch of weapons or whatnot that need to be gotten rid of. So what's the proper way to say that? Not sure. Also, another thing that I've been mentioning in the Hades playthrough that is still ongoing, and yeah, once I reach the end of that game, I roll credits on it. That's what I mean by that. I'll probably end up taking a break from it until a new patch comes out. But, oh man, you know what? I really should just use Adrena time, shouldn't I? I have 206 of them. It increases movement speed. All attributes go down when walk speed goes down. But crash stacks up to 3 times. Adrena time crash. So you crash after the third one. Maybe I shouldn't use it. I'll put this on there though. Okay. And I'm gonna keep that. I will remove that, even though it's extra armor. Just getting rid of as much as I can. Just adding this all to junk. Anyways, I've been mentioning in the Hades playthrough that I feel like my reaction times are getting far lower because I'm not playing Twitch-based games anymore. Like, games that require very fast reaction times. And, not playing any Rainbow Six Siege, not playing any Overwatch. I get extra buying price, or vending price off of this. And what are we at now? 201. That's better. And it is having a detrimental effect on playing games like this, where I could be playing far better than I am. And usually I would be. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, let's look at the damage. Yeah, it's okay. I really need to repair my other stuff. But I have not found a thing to do that yet. So, when it comes to my aiming in this game, I feel like it's gone down significantly since I first started the series, just because I've not been able to play Twitch-based games anymore. And that comes from, well, getting married, having stepkids, and also having my own baby on the way in December, which I mentioned on a community post on the YouTube channel if you missed that. Which is super exciting. Look forward to that. But like with kids walking around and stuff, I can't be playing Rainbow Six Siege. So it's tough. And the only time I can play those kind of games is at night, and usually I'm working at night, doing YouTube videos. Messages. Thank you for using Gimsy, your what was it? Gorgon internal messaging system interface. Gotcha. Your employer-sanctioned messaging system. Friendly reminder, your messages are company property. Unauthorized reproduction, distribution, or deletion of GIMSI content may result in early termination of your employment contract. Please select from the following options. From Goodfellow, subject reception procedure and protocol. Right. McKay. After some deliberation, I've decided to update your standard procedure and protocol while you operate the front desk. Commit the following to memory. 1. Do not greet visitors and workers with a smile. 2. Do mention Spacer's, or do greet, not do not. 2. Do mention Spacer's Choice brand products and services in your daily greetings. 3. Do monitor and report extended lavatory breaks. 4. Don't mention our surveillance and security system to arriving visitors. 5. Don't talk about the incident. 6. Don't let any auditors into the upper floor under any circumstances. Failure to adhere to protocol number 6 will result in a demerit. Thank you. Finally, my brain just going slow today. On your permanent record. I don't mean to be harsh with you, McKay. You're part of our family too. Regards, Lawrence Goodfellow. Management. Door lock controls. Let's unlock it. Okay. It's nice to be a hacker. I love it.
They got one for Edgewater.
Do they?
Oh, it's just Saltuna. Come on, we got a volcano too.
They really think Adrena Time does all that?
I would really like to
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena Time brings out the hero in you.
I bet. There's like all sorts of loot and stuff in there. Oh, that is funny. It is Saltuna.
Don't let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena Time.
Right. I need... Okay, that goes up that way. This goes where? Over here with some extra loot. Let's loot back. Get this stuff. Ooh, what was that? Corporation Service Award. Yay! Probably don't need that, but I've got it. Probably also didn't need to loot that, but I tried it too. I don't know what these flywheels are going to be used for, but it's possible I'll need to use them. What weapons do we have here? Perfect game. Okay. Champion tossball stick. Bunch of Saltuna. Get out of there. You know what I mean? What's light machine gun Mark III. Helmets. Cool. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Glad that there was a way in. Were those weapons any good? My goodness, look at that. I wish I had heavy weapons. I don't think Parvati is using... No, she's using a pistol. And honestly, I probably should swap out her stuff if I can. Like, she has a 402 pistol, and I know I've got better stuff, but maybe, yeah, maybe just swapping out with that one. And then Ellie's got also a 402 pistol, but she's also got a sword that I don't think I've ever changed out. And maybe I did at one point. Maybe. So this is 467 and this is 492. We'll go 492 on that one. I think that was one-handed. I thought so. Doesn't really matter. It's not like she uses it anyways. So I'm not too concerned. Right. Upstairs? Yeah, that's what I need to do. Let's head up here. Loot that. And all that. I'm not anticipating this to be like a floor 2. I feel like that needs that like they would take the lights out on certain letters on that to actually try to say something strange or weird. Have some kind of commentary, but that's not what happened. That's why I tried to read it. It's my explanation on that. Wow, someone really wanted to get into there, huh? What is in there? Can I get... Oh, can't break the glass. You never know, right? May as well try it. It doesn't look like I can get over there either. Well, actually, no, I don't know if I can. Oh, hi there. Ooh, let's hit a quick save, shall we? Because those were some big boys. I'll tell you what. Don't know if I like that. Oof, good. Okay. It's actually gonna hit. It is. Go up, Ellie. Shoot him in the butt. Oh, I just shot him in the crotch. It almost took him out. All right, these guys far easier to kill than I was anticipating. But it's better to be safe than sorry. You know what I mean? I went like that. Oh, you know what I just had a thought of? That's a fancy chair. This gun has a 3-round burst, which means if I fired, and I have to think about this for a second. If I fired with that tactical time dilation upgrade, it would go 10, 20, 30 for the first attack because I get 3 attacks in. So 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I would get 90% extra damage on the final shot of the 3rd burst. If I could potentially...
Nice.
I know that was really easy math, but I wanted to make sure about it. I wonder if I could potentially get a 4th shot in, because that would be crazy amount of damage. I would love that. Okay, thank you for using Gimsy, blah, 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 friendly reminder, blah, blah, blah. To Goodfellow L, subject on the latest test results from Human Inquiry with some additional commentary. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow, fortuitously, I've had the opportunity to review the latest test results from Human Inquiry. I agree with your and the committee's general assessment that the tests are unacceptable. The latest experimental sample of adrenotime demonstrates a 15 out of 17 possible symptoms in my rubric of dangerous, lethal, or otherwise high-risk side effects. I have sent a full report to your desk, the abstract of which is as follows. Adrenotime, in its current state, fails to meet this project's standards. By my calculations, adrenotime users trade short-term improvement in productivity for long-term losses in productivity. Specifically, dead workers are unproductive workers. These people are like loan sharks. They know that dead people don't pay back money. Whenever a calculation produces an unforeseen result, it is prudent to take a look at one's numbers. Incorrect numbers lead to flawed calculations. If the HIA's calculations are sound, then their numbers, that is to say the drugs provided by chem labs, must be flawed. Your esteemed colleague, Mr. Clarence Mosley. So, funny name. Is it Clarence or Clarence? I'm going to have to look again. Clarence. Mr. Lawrence Goodfellow, I have not yet received your correspondence regarding my previous letter. I can only assume you are still to deploy a parochial colloquialism. Chewing over my commentary, I have several additional insights, which I have collated into an itemized list and sent to your secretary. Here's my summary. I believe the root of the problem lies in the chem lab. As I mentioned in my previous letter, incorrect numbers led to flawed calculations. The problem must therefore be in Dr. Jasper Law and his stewardship of Chem Lab. Dr. Law is a notoriously lackadaisical... This guy, man, he's got a vocabulary. You know what? and careless manager, and, pardon my language, a poor scientist. Chem Lab must provide HIA with a safe, high-quality, carefully refined drug with which to conduct tests. This slapdash, artless, high-risk formula Chem Lab has been delivering to HIA can only result in unacceptable test results. I understand that safety and high-quality development are often antithetical to corporate strategy of Spacer's choice, but in my life I have found that the perspective of an outsider can be helpful. Awaiting your response. Okay, final words. Encouraging words on the nature and practice of leadership with additional insights. Your response to my previous 2 letters are conspicuous by their absence. Based on my analysis of your personality type, dietary habits, patterns of speech, and mode of dress, I must conclude with reasonable certainty that your silence stems from trepidation and anxiety. If I must presume to offer you some advice cultivated after living in Byzantium, may I suggest that your anxiety stems merely from ignorance. Ignorance is the easiest of vices to rectify, and requires only learning and heeding the advice of one's betters. Jeez, this guy, he's like going in ham on this. The success and failure of any project depends on the readiness of its constant. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to say that. It's like cinnamon all over again. Staff to perform their mandated duties. Scientists perform experiments, researchers research, managers manage. When one of these roles acts outside of its limitations, chaos is introduced into the system. Take heart. You need not fear the burden of management. The secret of good leadership is strong oversight combined with careful, fastidious, numerically driven, and scientifically supported management. The turbulence experienced by this project is empathetically not the fault of OCI. However, it is the role and duty of the OCI to fix these problems. Ours is the only department capable of riding the ship of innovation in the waters of chaos with paternal affection, Mr. Clarence Mosley. Man, that was quite the read. I don't blame him, right? So far, he is the most competent person in this game by a long shot. Department of Strategic Branding, Terminal Access. Welcome, M. Kumara. Messages. This is going to be a message episode where I just read messages. OCI Cerebral Committee to OCI Department of Strategic Branding. Subject: unacceptable results. The OCI Cerebral Committee has hereby decided by unanimous vote that the recent test results from human inquiry and auditing HIA are unacceptable, unattainable, and unsatisfactory. This message is an informal expression of our dissatisfaction, which will be formally declared by memorandum in the near future. While the committee recognizes the marketing potential of insomnia and chemical dependency, the remaining side effects described in HIA's latest report are incompatible with the OCI's vision of the Adrenatime product. Corporate auditors will expect to see a product that dramatically improves the long-term productivity of Spacer's Choice workers by reducing the need for rest and mitigating the effects of long-term melancholia. The product delivered to HIA induces psychosis, violent behavior, paranoia, and, alarmingly, disobedience. The OCI cannot accept a product that transforms long-term users into dissidents. The damage to our corporate image will inevitably benefit our rivals at Anti-Cleo. Unanimously, OCI Cerebral Committee. This is from Goodfellow. To my colleagues at the OCI Cerebral Committee. I share your concerns, but not your alarm. In times like these, I encourage you to recall a passage from Spacer's Choice User Manual. The failures of subordinates must never become the failures of leadership. The meaning is simplicity itself. HIA has failed to deliver acceptable results because they have failed to perform their professional obligations. My esteemed colleagues, you and I possess a number of law-given qualifications, but we have not been relegated to lab coat work. Let me reiterate, we are not test tube jockeys, we are leaders. HIA's purpose is to deliver test results. Our purpose is to deliver a quarterly report. I'd like you to reach out to Miriam Kumara at Strategic Branding. Have her team clean up HIA's report, trim the fat, and tuck in its guts. Make it look presentable for our auditors. This is the reply. Cerebral Committee. My team and I have finished reviewing HIA's latest experimental report. We believe the failure of this report is manifested in its flagrant disregard for company-approved language. To that end, we have drafted a revised report edited with language consent with the Spacer's Choice company vision. The HIA's original report mentions clear evidence of dangerous side effects associated with using Adrenatime product, included but not limited to paranoia, violent confusion, chemical dependence, and dissident adjacent behavior. We propose the following connotative revisions. Dangerous side effects to exciting collateral benefits, paranoia to dramatically heightened attention, violent confusion to physically assertive behavior, chemical dependence to metabolic compatibility, dissident adjacent behavior. Any mention of dissident behavior in this report may encourage dissidence, recommending cutting this phrase entirely out of the respect of our readers. My goodness. This whole thing was just a giant cover-up, and I swear I just hit V like 6 times to try to loot Ping. See? This is why I mentioned that. Oh, jeez. Surprise me. Okay. Can I shoot him in the butt? Finish him off, please. There's another terminal there, but I do not want to read through. My voice, it's going out on me. Please send help. Someone call 911. I cannot read another thing like that. Is that just a dead? It was just a dead sprat. Let's loot this. Boop, boop, boop. All right, let's see how many pages and pages of crap I got to read now. Oh, this is easy. Welcome, C mostly. Status. Personalized security terminal. Turret status active. Hallway status secure. Dissident threat minimal. Reverse intruder definitions. Reversing. Yeah. Exit. Okay. That's fine with me. Loot. Ooh, something in the toilet. Not gonna pick up that heavy ammo. Don't want to. Can't make me. Optional maintenance room key. Where the hell am I gonna find the maintenance room key?
Guess you get what you pay for with Spacer's Choice Guard, too.
Yeah, definitely do.
Swift.
I see a bunch of bogeys on the thing here. All right, here, let's try to sneak in. I can't even open that. Okay, we're in quick save. Because I have a feeling there's gonna be a bunch of nerds in there. And the moment I open this door, I am going to be berated. Here we go. Okay, we're fine so far. I think what I do is I take out this guy immediately. I think I missed because, of course, this gun has a travel time to it. Let's get down, back up. Ooh. I managed to hit a couple shots there that I had no right of hitting. Okay, use terminal. Departments of Creative and Inebriation Terminal Access. Funny. Inebriation Procedure and Protocol. Mandated by OCI Cerebral Committee. Feeling lethargic after a long day of creative incubation? Having trouble shooting down the bird of inspiration? Let Spacer's Choice help you steady your aim. A selection of company-approved liberations are available for purchase. Medicate your creative paralysis with Spacer's Choice 0G Brew. Addendum. All purchases will be deducted from your pay. And second addendum, Spacer's Choice 0G Brew. Official slogan, TBD. Let's hack it. All right, visitor logs. This person trouble deciding on a font for new department letterhead. Ordered a 0G. Wrote 12 good words today, but can't figure out what order they should be in. Ordered 3 0G Brew. North Deacon, brainstorming ideas for a new flavor of Saltuna. Ordered a 0G Brew. And then the Vinia Campos, still having trouble deciding on a font. Right. Okay. Loot this stuff. Loot her. She's still... No? Okay. You never know with this stuff. It's hard to see some of the loot. And I don't... I'll pick that up. I don't necessarily think that I'm desperate for more bits. But you never know. Maybe we'll get to a part where we're able to, like, buy a super good weapon for us. That will be, quite expensive. I could see that happening. But I also could just probably plan for getting a bunch of good items towards the end of this DLC. Actually, you know what? Bringing up... Oh, crap. I'm taking a bunch of damage. Am I overburdened? I might be. Where's my 276? Yeah. Oh, goodness. Okay, well... You know what? I'm probably just going to have to drop some weapons. 275. That crap is... That stuff will sell really well. 67. What was this one? Mine is 89. There was another helmet that was... That's 31. All right, I'll drop that and that. We're getting close to having enough. There we go. 267 now. So should have noticed that my inventory was kind of filling up there. There was a thing to sell back here, wasn't there? You guys cool? You good? Everybody's fine. Everybody's under damage. There it is. Okay. Sell junk. Cool. Let's go over here and sell weapons. But which ones do I want to sell? Probably most of this, let's be honest. Let's get rid of all the weight. Anyways, it's funny that I mentioned Dragon Age earlier, because Dragon Age is notorious for having... I didn't really want to sell that weapon, but it's fine. I'll sell that one too. Is notorious for having DLC that gives you super powerful items. Oh my goodness, I want to buy that back. Where did that go? Where is the buyback thing? Is it here? Buy. Oh wait, no, I would just go back to buy. Go to armor. Maybe? No, buyback. There it is. Give me that back, because it has 100 freaking armor on it. What was I saying? Oh, yes. Has notorious DLC that gives you so many good items. Like stuff that's way better than in the base game, which, you know, is nice if you're someone who likes buying the DLC or enjoys the DLC that Dragon Age offers. But if you're not, man, you're kind of screwed, because you're getting left out on a bunch of really cool stuff. What are you guys fighting? I did shoot at Parvati's head for a second there. All right, you guys go ahead and heal. Do that. Pick up all this loot. So I feel like I have the expectation I'm going to get to the end of this DLC and get a bunch of like really good items. Because that's what I've been taught to believe in RPGs and DLC within RPGs.